Hi, my name is Will Nunziata, and I'm a director and creator of theater, television, and film here in New York City, and I'm also a proud FENIX Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I'm thrilled to be speaking with FENIX's latest celebrity artist, a jack of all trades in this business of show, Vincent Connor. Now, Vincent is a native of Orlando, Florida, and has established himself as a prominent singer, actor, and director. After graduating with a bachelor's degree and performance certificate from the College of Music at Florida State University, as well as a master's degree in voice with emphasis in stage direction from the University of Arizona, he began his performance career as a baritone singer in opera, operetta, and musical theater. Such roles he's performed include Pooh-bah in the Mikado, the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors, and the lead role of Figaro in Nozze di Figaro, among others. Recently, Vincent made his television debut with WGN's hit series Manhattan as a director and singing actor, and he is currently one of the co-creators of Mad Hatter the Musical. You see, Vincent also is a leader in the arts. He holds the title of Artistic Director for the Vienna Summer Music Festival and the Summer London Music Theatre Academy. Now, let's take a sneak peek at Vincent singing a song that I know will move you all.
I am someone, you pulled my heart, I took it in, it made me someone, I am someone, and now I'm done, I'm coming home, was so far, collecting scars, I refuse, another touch won't be another bruise.
Well, hello, Vincent. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Now, I am so excited that we are collaborating on a musical that you co-created, correct?
Yes, Mad Hatter the Musical. It's my goal is to hack the world with these amazing messages and these wonderful songs. I can't wait.
Well, listen, I want to first mention that last song that the audience got to hear a snippet of, a song called Home, and so moving, my friend. How did you come about finding that song?
Thank you so much. So because I work in Europe so much, I am super inspired by Eurovision every year. And so this happens to be a song from last year, and it just really moved me, you know, and as we go through life and as the pandemic sort of just struck everybody, I just felt like there was such a sense of home that I found while in quarantine. And so that's why I recorded that recently.
Beautiful, a timeless and timely song. Well, listen, my friend, you are a director, a producer, a singer, a teacher, but like you know, you obviously began your career as a singer, but you found your bliss in getting a little bit more of a 10, 20,000, 30,000 feet over the whole kit and caboodle, and I can relate to that. But I want to first begin with you as a singer. When did you know that not only singing, but the arts, because you are an artist, my friend, with a capital A, and I've said that to you off camera, so you know I mean it when I say it. When did you know you wanted to be a part of the arts?
So I grew up, first of all, in Orlando, Florida. And so I had Disney World in my backyard. And so
I love it.
and so I was super inspired by Disney every year. I was so lucky and fortunate that I even started singing there at a young age. And my mother actually owned a karaoke bar. And I really think that a lot of my drawedness to singing sort of came from that. And so it's still regarded as one of the top 10 karaoke bars in Florida, the #1 karaoke bar in Orlando. And just being in this like musical mecca with like a lot of like American Idol artists and voice artists and all these wonderful people coming through sort of inspired me in pop music, rock music. And then I went and pursued my education at Florida State University, where I studied opera and musical theater. And then I got my master's degree in classical music, and then went on to pursue many other things.
You know, it doesn't surprise me, Vincent, that, you know, in your career now as mainly a writer for the theater, a creator, a teacher, a director, a producer, an executive director of major music festivals, that you have taken your arsenal of all of these skill sets, beginning as that little boy who has in his bone marrow all of this great music from the karaoke bar of his mom to those Disney tunes down Main Street, USA in Orlando, Florida, to your love of pop, rock, and hello, degree in opera, you know, classical composition. I mean, you are now more than ever giving to the world your gifts. That must feel amazing.
You know, my motto is life is good. And so I try to make all my creative projects sort of connect to each other. And that's honestly how we met, you know? And so I think that if you put out beautiful, you know, art and, you know, you try to change the world one song at a time, it's just amazing sort of what doors open. So.
Look at my friend. We met, a mutual friend of ours worked with you when you were performing in your performing days. But she had mentioned, you really have to check this guy out because, well, he thinks like you. He's got that kind of, yes, he's a singer and has that sensitivity toward performers, but he's a director, he's a writer, he's a producer. I feel like you guys would get along. And we hit it off, and, you know, you didn't know this, but the only vacation spot I ever went on as a kid was Disney World. That's where I went on my honeymoon. It's where I was conceived. I don't know if I have to edit. I don't know if I have to edit that out. Sorry, mom and dad. But with that said, you talk about energy and vibration, and you know, your talents run the gamut. But as a creator, Vincent, you know, besides Mad Hatter, talk to me about how you executive directing these festivals came about for you.
Sure. So I was really sort of feeling a calling. And so having gone through all my different aspects of education, pursuing multiple degrees, I realized that there was sort of a hole in learning how to truly network and learning how to really get the right performance opportunities. And so I became the artistic director of the festival in Vienna and in London. And the whole idea is sort of just redefining education, you know, just really bringing it back to sort of singing with the right people, singing on the right stages, networking with, you know, with executives that can really truly help an artist within their career. And so, you know, sort of just the walls unfurled, and I just sort of just found, the opportunity really found me. Just like Mad Hatter, I was sort of listening to the universe, and that project was created through the London program because it just needed to happen, you know, and so.
Absolutely. I mean, look I think about how FENIX came into my life. You know, it was definitely the universe. It is an app whose mission statement is what I've been about my whole life, putting the artist first. And when I was brought on board as their first global artist ambassador, you were one of the first people I thought about, because with me as a director using this app, I've already been able to meet some fantastic artists across the country and around the world. And I can only imagine for you, with your hand in so many different aspects of this business. But again, I want to go back to why I played that song for people. Not only for them to hear your beautiful voice, but for them to see through your talent of singing, your heart, which is a sensitivity toward where we're at in terms of a world needing healing now more than ever, hope, joy. I wanted people to have that emotional takeaway that I get in our meetings weekly. And I'm just thrilled about where you do go next. And with an app like FENIX, what are you most excited about?
I guess I'm most excited because, so first of all, my next song is a song that's actually a Spanish song, and it's called Hijo de la Luna. And it's a Spanish folk song, and I live in Miami, and so currently I'm inspired a lot by Latin culture. And it's this idea of this folk song that I'm sort of combining pop elements with operatic elements, and then I'm sort of turning it upside down. And who knows, maybe you want to be involved in this, Will.
I'm already in. Where's my contract?
And so I'm actually we're going to do a premiere next year of an opera based upon this folk song that I'm actually writing a crossover sort of feel to. And so that's my idea. And that's what I think what's great about this app is that I'm going to get to meet and network with amazing artists who are like-minded. And it's just, you know, we need to be connected now more than ever. And
amen.
and so much about me and my career, and I was taught to be put in this box. And I found out that I don't fit in it. You know, but I also love to direct, and I love to produce, and I also love to teach, you know? And so I think that this app will open up so many, you know, doors that will allow us to not fit inside a box, you know, because I wasn't happy in that box.
I love it. Well, look at, this is why I also love FENIX. They don't put any artist in a box. They celebrate you wearing different hats. And my friend, I am so grateful for your time today and speaking with me. And I'll probably be speaking to you in a few days regarding our collaborations we're working on.
Yes. Thank you so much, Will. I was immediately drawn to you from the beginning, and I know we're going to do great things together.
Me too, my friend. Thank you.
In the digital age, artists and bands struggle to make a living. In fact, only a small number of artists can live off their craft. For the 98% of artists that don't have the luxury of being signed to a label, it's tough. But artists deserve to live off their art. Wherever you are around the world, appreciation of music does not change. FENIX brings bands and their fans together, whilst allowing bands to properly monetize their passion. The FENIX app will directly connect bands and fans with no need for middlemen. We're utilizing the blockchain to give the power back to the artist once and for all. Join FENIX, join the change.